Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I have partnered with bareMinerals once again to bring you guys a heat-proof summer makeup look. I don't know how the weather is where you're living right now, but where I'm living, it is like I'm living in the middle of the rainforest. It is so hot and humid, and that can be a real challenge for your makeup, especially if you're outside a lot, or maybe you even have to work outside. So I've created a routine with some of my favorite bareMineral products that will really help to combat any type of makeup melting off or maybe sliding off your face by the end of the day. I've also shared some of my favorite techniques to lock your makeup in place, and I just created this really fresh look. I didn't want it to be too neutral, so I worked with a really pretty lilac color on my eyes and just some rosy lips and cheeks. So if you guys are interested in this look, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so I'm starting out with my bareMinerals Prep Step Mineral Shield Lotion. This is a really interesting product because you can use it as a face moisturizer or as a face primer. It has a very smoothing finish to it. It also contains SPF 50, which is going to be great for the SPF lovers out there. You can definitely get your double dosage of SPF in this product. Moving into primer. Primer is obviously very important if you know you're going to be outside in the hot heat all day. I'm using my favorite primer of all time, which is the bareMinerals Brightening Primer. It has a really nice luminous glow to it, but it doesn't make you look oily or slick throughout the day. Moving into our actual face products, I'm going to start out by applying my bareMinerals Complexion Rescue. And I know that some of you guys think that this stuff might be too dewy for a hot day, but trust me, I'm going to show you how to make it work. I'm going to show you how to make it work if you have combination skin, oily skin, dry skin, whatever the case may be. So I just took a dime size amount and I'm buffing that in with my bareMinerals Precision Face Brush. The really great thing about the Complexion Rescue is that it offers hydration into your skin throughout the day. So even if you have oily skin, it's really important to hydrate so your skin does not overcompensate with oil throughout the day. So just keep that in mind. This product will really help to hydrate your skin, and you may find yourself looking less oily by the end of the day. So this is going to be the next option for those of you who do have combination to oily skin. I would definitely suggest setting it with some type of powder. I'm using my bareMinerals Bare Pro Powder Foundation. You guys know how I love this. I'm buffing it in with my bareMinerals Supreme Finisher brush, and it gives a lighter application as opposed to using more of a flat top brush. So by buffing this product into my skin, it's really going to help lock in that complexion rescue, but you're still going to get that semi-matte look. And if you are going to be outside all day, obviously you can't really get away without setting your makeup. So this is definitely a great way to ensure that everything is locked into place. Now I'm going to move into concealer and under eye brightener. I'm taking my Bare Skin Concealer along with my Stroke of Light under eye brightener, and I'm just applying that to the areas where I want to conceal my freckles a little bit more and also brighten my under eyes up. So I get asked a lot of the times, why do you apply concealer and cream products after your powder? I do almost a double setting method, and I'm going to share that with you guys because it really helps to lock your concealer into place. If you were to just apply your concealer underneath your powder or your cream, you're just going to sweep it away by the time you've applied those extra products on top. So what I do is I just buff the concealer in after I've applied my powder, and then I go in with something like my bareMinerals Hydrating Mineral Veil. This is a really great option to set your under eye area because it's a hydrating powder. It won't look chalky, and it really does feel cooling and refreshing after you apply it. So I'm just applying that with a flat top brush, and I'm just trying to stipple it in. I know I'm sweeping a little bit. I definitely shouldn't be doing that. I got a little ahead of myself, but I'm just trying to pat that in and ensure that I have locked all of the cream products into place. Obviously, we need to add some color and dimension back into the skin, so I'm taking my bareMinerals Warmth on my Flawless Face Brush. Old school time right now. Do you guys remember when I actually tried to teach people how to use warmth in my old videos? That was the biggest question I got on my videos was, how am I supposed to use warmth? How much warmth am I supposed to use? So technically all I use is basically the excess that's left over in the cap, and I just buff that around my face where I want a slight contour and also a little bit more of a bronze glow. Another question I get asked a lot is how to make your blush last throughout the day, and I definitely believe that bareMinerals loose blushes are one of the longest lasting blush formulas on the market. You just have to make sure you're applying them correctly, and it really comes down to the old school technique of buffing into the skin. You really want to buff that product into the skin, almost make it become one with the skin, and you'll really notice that that will help with your lasting power. And for a bonus glow, I'm just adding my bareMinerals Pure Radiance on the tops of my cheekbones and down the bridge of my nose. Now we're going to move into the eyeshadows. I am totally obsessed with this eyeshadow color. It is so gorgeous. It is called Exotic Lilac, and it is the 5-in-1 BB eyeshadows. These are cream eyeshadows and they dry down completely matte. They're also primers, so they really have that long lasting power. They do not budge no matter what the temperature is. So if you have oily eyelids like I do, these are going to be your best friend. So I just applied that all over my lid, and I'm buffing that up also into my crease. You really can't go wrong with this specific eyeshadow color. I'm also going to sweep a little bit of that underneath my eyelid and just buff that out with my finger because this is going to be slightly hazy. To deepen the look up just a little bit, I'm going to take my 5-in-1 shadow in the shade Smoky Espresso. It's a really deep, rich charcoal shade, and I'm going to stipple that onto my outer corner. I'm not going to go overboard with this shade because it is quite dark, so I'm just going to add a few little dots to the outer corner and blend that out with my bareMinerals crease brush. These shadows are so easy to blend, so easy to use. If you are a beginner with shadows, I would definitely suggest checking these out because as you can see, it's kind of effortless. You really don't have to try while applying these. I really wanted an intense inner corner highlight for this look, so I took my 5-in-1 shadow in the shade Luminous Pearl. It is a bright, sparkly white color, and just applied that to the inner corner of my eye and just blended that in with my finger. All you have to do is tap it in, and it just turns into this really kind of starlit inner corner. To finish off the eyes, I am applying my Lash Domination Petite Mascara to my top and bottom lashes, and then just to give the look a little bit of an extra pow, I'm adding a few individual false lashes. And we have finally made it to my favorite part, which is the lip color. I'm using all 3 shades from the bareMinerals Nude Gen Nude collection. I'm starting out with an under and over lip liner in the shade called Vibe, and then the matte liquid lip color in the shade called Juju, one of my absolute favorite colors from the entire line. It is the perfect everyday rosy shade. It has a little bit of a mauve touch to it. And to top it all off, I'm applying my favorite gloss on top, which is called Far Out. And this completes the look. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. Once again, I want to thank bareMinerals for partnering with me to bring you guys another video. They have been my homies since day one, but I would not have been able to partner with them without your support. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.